Did Israel attack again? Did Israel already break the fucking terms of this thing? Because Israel is not going to stop attacking. So let's look at the Iran deal, guys. So number one, the U.S. and the Islamic Republic of Iran and their allies are signing this MOU to declare an immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon. And from now on, not to initiate any war or any military operation against each other, refrain from the threat or use of force against each other, ensuring the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Lebanon. Dude, there's no way that this deal is going to last, boss. There's no fucking way. The final deal will confirm the permanent termination of the war on all fronts, including in Lebanon. I just don't believe that Netanyahu is going to stop warring, guys. I don't believe it. Oh my God, look at this, dude. Look at this. 2 hours ago, Israel has launched new overnight ground advance into southern Lebanon with Hezbollah forces engaging Israeli troops directly at zero distance, destroying 4 Israeli military vehicles, downing helicopters during evacuation flights. This follows 20-plus Israeli airstrikes that leveled residential buildings, killed at least 18 people, including entire families, in the heaviest assault since the ceasefire, per 𝗙𝗙ecie𝗶𝗆𝗆. Over this violation of the Iran-U.S. MOU's first clause, Iran has suspended negotiations with the U.S. and the Switzerland trip, with VP Vance also canceling his trip in response. Iran says it will not unilaterally implement any MOU commitments until the U.S. does the same, and attacks in Lebanon permanently stop, dude. Dude, it literally, like, not fucking 12 hours, dude. Now, guys, a lot of people who watch this channel are not subscribed, so make sure to hit that sub button. Make sure you hit that like. We got a lot of important work to do here, a lot of laughing. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. We all know that Netanyahu is not stopping this. But look at this shit, guys. We literally just looked over the 14 points of this deal that was already a shitty deal to begin with. It was a massive American loss. And already Israel, like, not even 24 hours after the announcement, and Netanyahu is already on it. Brutal.
Over this, Israel doesn't feel bound to the MOU as it relates to Lebanon. If, as you mentioned, your frustration with Israel striking in Beirut, hitting apartment buildings, if that continues, could it torpedo the deal? And what would the U.S.'s response be to a broader war in Lebanon involving Israel and Hezbollah?
Yeah, well, I don't want to get into hypotheticals that could torpedo the deal, because I think the president's expectation is that all of our friends, the Israelis, the Arabs in the region, we're going to work together and actually see this deal to completion. Now, I saw the Axios report, that Netanyahu is fuming. That's not reflective of the conversations that I've had with him, but maybe he's saying something to somebody else that he's not saying to me.
Dude, isn't it funny? Like, this is J.D. Vance 14 hours ago. And this shit is already, oh, he's not fuming. Oh, we're all working together. This deal is great. Dude, it's already in the shitter, bro.
What I will say, and this does bother me, is that you've seen people within Bibi's cabinet who have come out and attacked the deal, and in some ways very personally attacked the president of the United States.
It's not Bibi. Now it's his cabinet. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And I guess my message to them would be twofold. Number one, Donald J. Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. And he happens to be the head of state of the world superpower. If I was in the cabinet of the Israeli government, I might not be attacking the only powerful ally that I have anywhere left in the entire world.
Dude, and yet Netanyahu clearly doesn't give a shit about Donald Trump or the U.S. or his powerful allies or the Iran MOU. He doesn't give a shit about anybody, dude. He's just like, nope, more war. And Trump is fucking gonna rage tweet. Dude, what an idiot, bro.
And the second message I would give to some of those cabinet members, Bibi, to his credit, has not gone down this path. But
yeah, Bibi is just launching missiles and bombs, dude. Right? He hasn't said anything bad about Trump. He's just blowing shit up.
to some of these cabinet members in Israel who are attacking the President of the United States, the other thing that I would say is that over the last 3 months, 2/3 of the defensive weapons that have protected your homeland have been built by American hands and paid for by American tax dollars. The problem for Israel is not Donald J. Trump. And anybody in Israel who thinks their biggest problem is the President of the United States needs to wake up and smell the reality of the situation that country is in. Thank you all.
Dude, Jesus. Dude, what a disaster. Because think about this, guys. Just think about what's going on. Because Bibi is like Donald Trump's family. He is. He is Charles Kushner, Jared Kushner's dad, who is a crook. The Kushners are crooks. But Charles Kushner and Bibi are like fucking family. Okay? Bibi used to go sleep in Jared's bed when he would come to the United States. So Trump is like, Bibi's going to do whatever the fuck he wants, and Trump is not going to do shit. And I think Netanyahu knows this. So he's like Trump schmump, like whatever the fuck, dude. But so, like, what is he going to do though? I mean, because short of us attacking Israel, like Netanyahu is never going to stop attacking Lebanon and Gaza, and they're not going to stop taking land in the West Bank. They're never going to stop, okay? It's a case where, like, unless Trump rolls in with the troops and starts bombing Netanyahu, like, that's the only way you're going to get him to stop. Like, the U.S. is going to have to go to war with Netanyahu's regime. That's it. That's the only way he's going to stop, dude. And Trump ain't going to do that. Or maybe Trump will. Can you imagine? Maybe Trump is crazy enough to just start bombing Israel, dude. Dude, like bombing Netanyahu, can you imagine? I mean, I wouldn't put him past him. Maybe he just has a mental break and is like, fuck it. Netanyahu is now becomes like Gavin Newsom to him or some shit. He just launches the missiles, right? Regime change in Israel. We'll put fucking 𝗙𝗢𝗎𝗪 or whatever her name is. She can be in charge. Or Emily Austin. Just give her Israel. Yo, Emily Austin, you want to run Israel? Oh, dude. Less than 24 hours and it's breached. That is crazy. Netanyahu's doing everything in his power to derail the peace deal. Of course he is. Dude, and this is crazy though. Guys, they're bombing fucking residential buildings. Here's the strikes in Haruf. They're fucking, you know what I mean? Dude, and that shit is still smoldering. That shit is like fresh, bro. But see, I don't think it's that complicated. I think it's fairly simple. There's two things going on here, guys, with this conflict. Because you have to remember, the U.S. was not trying to get into war, okay? The U.S. had no reason to be in this war. Netanyahu goaded Trump into joining him in this war, and Trump was stupid enough to do it, and then the whole world economy got wrecked. But here's the thing. Trump needs to get out of this war, and he needs the prices to come down before the election, or he's going to lose the House, he's going to lose the Senate, he's going to get impeached, his agenda is dead, everything goes to shit, all of his shit falls apart, and he gets like Epstein investigated up the ass. So Trump needs to get out cleanly and look like a good guy, and prices of oil need to come down before November, or he is fucked. And Netanyahu doesn't care about any of that shit. Netanyahu is like, Well, dude, he's not going to let Trump go into a deal that's going to prevent him from his imperialism and his colonialist bullshit and give Iran $300 billion. So I think Netanyahu is going to sabotage this deal like as long as he can, right? Because what is he going to do, dude? He figures the U.S. is not going to cut him off because of the Zionist money and power. Like all of those Republicans and shit who get into office are getting there with fucking AIPAC money. So Bibi's like, they're not cutting me off, and I'm not going to let him give Iran $300 billion and prevent me from taking over the rest of this land. So he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to keep bombing and fuck Trump and fuck his election, right? That's what I think is happening. Like Netanyahu is capitalizing on the fact that Trump has no cards, dude, right? Trump has no leverage. He has no leverage. He has no leverage in the Strait. He has no leverage in Israel. He has no, right? Because like Israeli people gave him $230 million. Dude, Trump has no leverage against them. Like anything Trump wants to do from here on out is going to be dependent on that Middle East money, dude. Dude, Trump has like nothing, dude. Right? They're not going to let, like, the deal that Trump was giving was Iran gets their ballistic missiles, they get to enrich uranium, they get $300 billion, all the sanctions get dropped, they get all their money back that was frozen, all the Arab countries have to, like, forge peace with right? Israel has to stop attacking everybody, and, right? And they get to charge with the Straight of Hormuz. Dude, and Netanyahu's like, there's no fucking way. He'll bomb the whole goddamn region before he let that shit happen, right? Dude, yeah, they're all gonna give money to Iran. Like, bro, dude, there's no way, dude. Oh my God. Yo, Trumpy, what's up? Political punk here. Yeah. How's that Iran deal going, boss? Yeah, it's not looking real good, dude. Dude, yeah, no, that's looking like, bro, it's looking like your marriage, boss. Just an absolute fucking disaster. Like somebody launched 100 Epstein missiles right into the center of it, dude. Dude, it's like your diaper after a night of eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, bro. That is, whoa, Jesus, dude, I can smell it through the phone, boss. You are fucked up, homie. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy about it because you're a piece of shit, dude. So, yeah, you're getting what you deserve. All right? Dude, say it with me. You ready? Impeached. Impeached. All right? Yeah. No, see, it kind of rolls off the lips. I got one more for you. All right, Trumpy? You ready? Prison. 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 Yes. Get used to that one too. All right, you swollen piece of shit. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye. All right, on that note, dude, what a fucking dink, bro. Dude, one day, his peace deal lasted one day. Dude, this is crazy too. Because right now, guys, it's 5 a.m. Dude, Trump is asleep. Trump is going to wake up. Dude, just picture this, okay? Guys, just picture, okay? I know you get upset about Trump and the fascism and the power and all this, the relentless attacks, the ICE. I know there's a lot going on. But just picture what is happening right now. Because Trump went to bed tonight feeling like a king, right? G7, the MOU, Iran, he thinks he won the war. I am the boss, right? He's bossing. He thinks he's the king of the goddamn world. He's going on a true social bender like he is the king. He is going to wake up, guys. It is about 5 a.m. there right now. In about 2 hours, 3 hours, Trump is going to wake up, okay? And he is going to fucking realize that Netanyahu just just nuked his fucking deal, bro. Dude, he is gonna wake up tomorrow just miserable, angry, like with no clue how to fix this shit. He is just getting fucking sucker punched by Netanyahu, and he's gonna be breaking shit and throwing shit and screaming at people and fuming and watching television all day, just raging. And it's gonna be delicious, dude. It is gonna be delicious. Dude, he's gonna be throwing Diet Cokes at fucking staffers. Oh my God. And someone's gonna get fired. Who's getting fired, guys? Dude, who's getting fired? Someone is gonna get fired, dude. He already is mad at JD Vance. He thinks JD Vance is leaking shit from the Situation Room. Like, I'm telling you right now, dude, someone is getting fired. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.